Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I want to bring to you a word of encouragement just for a minute or two. I'm going to be brief today. I legitimately am going to be brief today, but I'm going to do something a little bit different in my time of encouraging. Look around and listen around, and if you're observing at all, there's a lot of stress floating around out there, man, because of coronavirus. A lot of stress. Legitimate stress. And, I was listening to a study yesterday about how this coronavirus is affecting children because they're quarantined and staying at home. And then there's another study that's like underneath the surface on how the effects of coronavirus is affecting marriages in our country today. So I want to take about 2 minutes literally, and I want to teach the men a marriage seminar. Now, women, you can listen if you want to, but I'm going to talk to the men for about 2 minutes. There are two things that I have found. I've been married 38 years now. There are two habits that I've begun to employ in my own life that I promise you, men, listen to me, I promise you, if you employ these two habits on a regular basis in your marriage, I promise you, your marriage will be better. You say, well, I got a 9 out of 10 marriage. Well, if you put these two things in practice, you're going to have a 10 out of 10. You go, man, I got a 1 out of 10. I'm desperate. I'll do anything. Well, listen to me then. You ready? Wives, make sure your husbands watch this video. You ready? Number one, there's just two quick things. Here's how to have a great marriage. And it's all on the husband. It's all on the husband. The Apostle Paul said, husbands, love your wives like Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. Listen to me. That's the key right there. Husbands, love your wives like Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. Stop. I know what you're thinking. All right, practically speaking, how do I do that? I am so glad you asked. There are two ways you can flesh that out that I promise you will enhance your marriage. Number one, you ready, men? Number one, write this down. Number one, you ready? Stop leaving your dirty underwear laying around the house. Bam! Nobody wants to see your dirty underwear laying around the house. Nobody, especially your wife. She don't want to be picking up your dirty underwear laying around. I'm telling you this. I've ministered to men down through the years, of which I am one, and I'm telling you, when you stop leaving your dirty underwear laying around the house, all you got to do is slam dunk it in the dirty clothes box. I promise you that one little adjustment right there will make your marriage better. You're welcome. And number one, stop leaving your dirty underwear laying around the house. It just totally disrespects your wife. Obviously Jesus was not married, but if he had been married, hypothetically, if Jesus had been married, you think Jesus would have just thrown his dirty underwear around the house for his wife to pick up? No. So stop leaving your dirty underwear around the house. Number two, you ready for this? Go grocery shopping for your wife. Now, I've noticed this in 38 years. I'm going to tell you a secret, man. Women love it when you go shopping with them. They love it. But you know what they love more? When you go shopping for them. Number one, stop leaving your dirty underwear around the house. Number two, listen to me, dudes. I promise you, you start groceries, especially right now. During coronavirus. Lord Jesus. You know how much stress it is to go to the grocery? I know. I just walked out of the grocery store. Now, now they got you going one way. You got an X and an arrow. One way. Well, then people can't read. They can't read. You got people going two ways on a one-way aisle. You got people coughing and sneezing all over each other. You only got half a gallon of milk instead of a whole gallon of milk. And that's a lot of pressure for your wife, man. It's a lot of pressure to put your wife under. Volunteer. Don't wait for her to say, honey, you go buy a grocery. No, wake up tomorrow and go, baby, I'm going to go buy a grocery. First of all, if you do that, she's going to think you're drunk probably. She's going to think you're drunk or hallucinating or something. And so just assure her you're legit. Volunteer to go grocery shopping. And then I got a lot more I need to say. I promise I'll only keep a couple minutes. So tune in tomorrow. I'm probably going to do like a 5-minute tutorial on how to actually shop for groceries in the days of coronavirus when you get in the grocery store. Because I'm telling y'all something. Listen to me. What's more dangerous than the virus is shopping in Publix right now. You want to have a great marriage? Stop leaving your dirty underwear laying around the house. Number 2, start grocery shopping for your wife. You are welcome.